Meet Stuart Seldowitz, a former advisor to the White House who used to advise Obama on foreign policy. He is a 3-time winner of the State Department's Superior Honor Award. Stuart Seldowitz was the deputy director in the U.S. State Department's Office of Israel-Palestinian Affairs from 1999 to 2003. Stuart Seldowitz also has been let go. The confirmation came when I think like a newspaper or something, like what is it, the Gotham? Was it the Gotham newspaper or something? Gotham Government Relations. Oh, here it is. So the identity of the guy in this video has been confirmed by his now former employer, Stuart Seldowitz, former director of the National Security Council under President Obama and former diplomat to the U.S. State Department, serving during 5 presidencies. And the Gotham Government Relations Bureau has ended all affiliation with him, which basically confirmed that it was him, that it was this guy is actually Stuart Seldowitz, which is kind of hard to believe, I guess, because you're like, how can someone so objectively unimaginably racist could be in a position of power in the American government? And then you realize, like, of course, well, that kind of plays a role in how objectively unimaginably racist our foreign policy is, especially on matters such as this one.
My friends in immigration.
Really? Okay, go, yeah.
And to the Egyptian, the Mukhabarat wants your picture.
Okay, yalla, go.
Yeah? You know the Mukhabarat?
The
Mukhabarat.
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I just speak English.
No?
Yeah, go, yeah.
Mukhabarat in Egypt will get your parents. Go. I'm standing here. I'm an American. I have free. It's a free country. It's not like Egypt. Did you rape your daughter like Muhammad did? Did you rape your daughter like Muhammad?
I speak English.
You only speak English?
No English, no.
You don't speak English?
Yes.
See, that just shows how ignorant you are. You speak Arabic, the language of the Quran, the Holy Quran, that some people use as a toilet. What do you think of that? People who use the Quran as a toilet. Does it bother you?
He's like so desperately trying to get a rise out of this dude. I feel like if you're like an Arabic looking dude, even if you're like a Muslim looking dude in New York, you probably heard it so many times that like it's unfazing. You know what I mean? Straight up. This is like, you hear this so much that it's not going to you're not going to be able to get the emotion out of this person in this circumstance. Is this dementia? No, man. This is like dementia. This is the past 25 years, like not 25, 22 years, okay? It's just like regular old Islamophobia for the past 20 years. That's not dementia at all, unless you think like a massive amount of the American population is demented. Literally nobody in New York City talks this way. Most people will slap this guy. No, I'm talking about like very specific, incredibly Islamophobic motherfuckers who over the course of this guy probably serving people have absolutely heard this kind of shit before, okay?
Does it bother you? Tell me the truth.
I don't speak English.
You don't speak English? It's too bad.
Yeah, this isn't dementia chat. This is American foreign policy. And here is a guy who actually played a role in it.
That's why you're selling food in a food cart. Because you're ignorant. But you should learn English. It'll help you.
Of course,
when they deport you back to Egypt, and the Mukhabarat wants to interview you for being
So yeah, but of course, I mean, this is normal. This is perfectly normal. Why shouldn't he be doing this kind of shit? Oh, here he is again. This racist bigot has been harassing these vendors for 2 weeks. Another video of him saying the same thing. Vendors called the police. NYPD 19th Precinct told the vendors, there's nothing we can do. It's a free country.
What?
Go.
No. Muhammad was a child molester.
Go.
It says in the Hadith. You read the Hadith?
Go.
Do you read the Hadith?
I'm gonna call the police. Go.
How old was Aisha when Muhammad married her?
It's not your business. Go.
No, I'm asking you.
Go.
She was 6. And then he tried to have sex with her when she was 9. And her hair fell out. It says that in your own holy book.
Go, please.
No. You go.
You go. He's like walking up to a vendor and being like, no, you go. I mean, he's just a racist psycho. What a freak, dude.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
Muhammad.
Your name Muhammad?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
What's your name?
It's not your business.
No, what's your name?
It's not your business.
You asked me. Now I gave you my answer. You give me
it's
your
answer.
It's not
your name.
What?
That's
Are you here legally?
Go.
Why should I go? It's a free country. It's not Egypt here.
Okay, I'm going to call the police. Go.
Why?
This is literally a former Obama advisor. Bro, dude, Brody was national security guy, okay? NatSec guy. More of this guy talking about how not enough Palestinian kids have died. Oh my God. This dude never stops, bro. Some people wake up in the morning and get like a bacon, egg, and cheese, right? On a roll. One of the many beautiful amenities of living in one of the best cities in the world, New York City, okay? New York City, baby, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. This guy's daily routine is just like, let me walk up to this vendor and unload the most psychopathic, Islamophobic nonsense. I'm here to harass this man. Oh my God, brother. The man has been identified. Stuart Seldowitz is a career diplomat who's worked at the State Department and served as national security advisor under President Obama. I'll be providing this information to the authorities. Yeah, good luck with the authorities, by the way. I doubt it. Maybe it's part of his job at the Gotham government company. Yeah, he's doing his job. Look at him. He's waving at him. He's like so excited. He's like, yeah, time to get my daily dose of racism out of the way.
It's not my fault that you pray to a criminal.
Listen, I'm working now, okay? Can you leave, please? Go, please.
You're not working.
I'm just working here, yeah.
There's nobody here. I'm going to put big signs here that say this guy believes in Hamas.
You want to buy something?
No, I don't.
Okay, why is he here?
I won't give you a penny of my money.
Listen. Why is he here?
What?
You want to buy something?
No.
Okay, go.
I don't want to go. I have a right to stand here. You have no right to be on the sidewalk. You have a permit?
Yeah, I have a permit. I have everything. I have a license.
Okay, but you don't have a visa.
I have a passport, my friend. Go.
What do you have?
It's not your business. Go.
But you're a terrorist. You support terrorism.
Listen, go. I'm not support something.
You do. You support terrorism.
I'm not some. Go. I'm just working
here. You're a terrible person.
You kill children, not me.
What?
Go.
My kids? What about my kids?
You kill children, not me. Go.
I didn't kill children.
Okay, why is he here?
You know why? If we killed 4,000 Palestinian kids, you know what? It wasn't enough. It wasn't.
See, the reason why he feels confident being able to say this shit is because, like, this is American foreign policy. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't he be confident saying shit like this in public, in broad daylight, with a camera on him? In his mind, he's just like, the person he's shitting on and the things that he's saying is quite literally like American foreign policy. He's done this. He's like worked in American foreign policy. Nuts. Anyway, don't say some dumb shit in the chat. Keep your terms of service violations to yourself. Don't say some dumb shit in the chat, because guess what? You will immediately be considered the worst guy. In circumstances like this, people immediately look for anyone that they can point to. Like when you catch someone very openly being like violently, virulently racist, the opposition will turn around and look for someone that they can point the finger of blame to, despite the fact that, you know, a college campus freshman saying like free Palestine is nowhere near as like powerful or as serious or as gross a violation as like walking up to a vendor multiple times and, you know, saying psychopathic shit. Stuart Seldowitz, whose hate speech and Islamophobia is going viral, here's his interview on Israel-Hamas conflict just after October 7th. He was the Deputy Director, Senior Political Officer in the United States State Department's Office, Israel-Palestinian Affairs from 1999 to 2003. Some highlights. It says Hamas was created in the 1980s with the support of Israel government to weaken the PLO. I mean, that's true. Israel and the USA government thought an Islamic-based religious organization can easily be manipulated as they won't be politically aware or technologically sound. That is the classic take from the 90s. So none of that, all of that tracks. You guys always blame Islam for everything, but the real culprits are always masked. Now tell me who's responsible for October 7th. Okay, I mean, this is not, I mean, he's like your stereotypical psychopathic NatSec monster, you know? You don't oftentimes see a American foreign policy guy openly be this violent and openly be this racist, right? Like that's not, it's crazy how horny he got and how openly he talked about it. Here is Stuart Seldowitz, former director of the National Security Council under President Obama and former diplomat for the U.S. State Department, serving during 5 presidencies, is our foreign affairs chair. Gotham Government Relations has ended all affiliation with Stuart Seldowitz, an individual who hasn't contributed to our work in years. The video of his actions is vile, racist, and beneath the dignity of the standards we practice at our firm. But once again, who cares? You know, Who cares how racist this guy is? That's just American foreign policy for you, you know? These guys don't give a fuck. He was hired and hired again for being like that. Here is a press release from the Gotham Government Relations from less than a year ago, almost a year ago, 29th of November, 2022, saying Gotham Government Relations expands, teams up with prestigious law firm Idala Bertuna Kamens as a lobbying arm. Our team at Idala Bertuna Kamens PC is highly skilled. Gotham Relations announces its expert and passionate team of new and returning members: David M. Schwartz, Gotham founder; Arthur Idala, Denny Salas, Imran H. Ansari, U.S. Congressman Gary Ackerman, Stuart Seldowitz, former director of the National Security Council under Obama and former diplomat for the U.S. State Department serving during 5 presidencies, is our foreign affairs chair. It's kind of like this. I'll give you a perspective that helps you realize something, okay? Everybody knows that Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon were horrifically racist towards black people. They were very anti-black, right? Except liberals will try to, I guess, whitewash even Ronald Reagan's reputation, maybe not so much Richard Nixon. And they kind of forget how openly white supremacist they were, right? But there are phone conversations between Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon where they talk about African diplomats, calling them, I believe they likened them to monkeys and said that they don't know how to wear shoes and things of that nature. I mean, that's real. So why should they censor themselves if their policies already showed that they did not think black people were human beings? Do you understand? In this circumstance, Stuart over here behaving this way in public, and the confidence he has to behave this way in public, is only just a reaffirmation of what kind of policies he held on to when he was in a position of power. Same goes for Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon. Ronald Reagan called African diplomats monkeys in a call to Richard Nixon. Here.
I tell you to watch that thing on television, as I did. Yeah. To see those monkeys from those African countries. Damn them, they're still uncomfortable wearing shoes.
Well, and then the tail wags the dog there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He feels comfortable saying stuff like this. His policies resemble saying stuff like this. Liberals have to see the aesthetics for them to comprehend. They cannot make structural analysis. They have to see the actual aesthetics of racism for them to conclusively say that someone is racist. They need this shit. Anyway, there's also this about the Stewart guy. What? He was senior advisor for the Dayton Peace Accord in Bosnia, in which the Serb genocidaires got rewarded for their genocide against Bosnian Muslims. The statelet within Bosnia called the Republika Srpska. This man clearly hates Muslims and is a lover of genocide. He's an equal opportunity, dude. I mean, he's just like, anytime Muslims are being killed, he's there. He's like, I'll be there no matter what, okay? Doesn't matter who's doing it. You got to think about it like that. It's like the joke about how the American government at the time wasn't even offended that Muslims were being killed. They were like, we should be the ones doing the killing. How dare you? Meanwhile, there it is, a little bit of Islamophobia to lighten the evening. How do people become like this? Dude, I just showed you yesterday a poll from a Tel Aviv university showing that 94% of Jewish Israelis believe that Israel is not bombing Gaza hard enough, which is the majority. 54% of the 94% believe that Israel is not bombing Gaza hard enough or bombing it just right, okay? 94% of Jewish people in Israel believe that. 94%. So, like, how do you get to that point? It's years and years of social conditioning. Years and years of social conditioning, okay? That's it.